Live from Sweet Swine County, where every day is sweet, it's Split Hoof Tonight with Billy Gates and the Broken Windows Band. Hi, I'm Earl Silo, and now let's welcome Sweet Swine's one and only Cousin John.
Hey, thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. We got a great show tonight. Once again, though, let's give it up for Billy Gates and the Broken Windows Band. Earl, well, you're looking pretty spiffy there tonight. Yeah, you know, us here in this talk show here, we get to thinking about, you know old Larry King? Larry King has been doing talk shows for 25 years. They say that he's had over 50,000 interviews. And you know that over half of those were with his cardiologist? Anyway, I was reading the other day, the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, they're telling me that airline food at times is prepared in very unsafe and unsanitary conditions. That's kind of what we know as airliners. Terrible. Do you know the difference between a vuvuzela and the president of Venezuela? Okay, one is a tool that makes loud, obnoxious noises, and the other one is a horn that they blow at soccer matches. I was reading the other day, too, Kim Kardashian, how in the hell did she get famous? For doing what? Anyway, out in New York City at Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, she got her own figurine. So what it tells me is that patrons now, they can go to that wax museum and see what it would really be like if you met her in person. Bobby Jindal, you know who he is? He's the governor of Louisiana. Just last week, he signed a law that allows people to take guns to church. So now the patrons, they can go to church and study all the new four Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Smith, and Wesson. Anyway, hey folks, we got a great show. Stick around. Right now we're going to go out and see a place that's outside Sweet Swine County, and we'll be right back.
Would you like to learn more about a community you're visiting? Then stop into their library. Hello, I'm Caroline, a librarian who's doing research for my book, Memoirs of a Librarian. No huge city library can compare with the coziness of the small-town libraries in southern Minnesota, with their rich history and commitment to providing information and entertainment to their patrons. Today we'll be visiting the town of Le Centre Public Library. The Le Centre Public Library opened in January 1936 in the basement of the Le Sueur County Courthouse. At that time, it was open only 3 hours each week. The library was initially organized by a group of ladies from the Mutual Benefit Club. They collected donated books, served as volunteer librarians, gradually purchasing new books through fundraising efforts. The library moved several times over the years and eventually into the former Le Centre Fire Hall in 1994. A member of the Waseca-Le Sueur Regional Library System, the library has over 10,000 books, audio and visual materials, magazines, records, and art prints. As part of the Traverse des Sioux Library System, the library has access to thousands of additional materials through a shared automation system. The Le Centre Public Library also provides numerous other activities, especially for children of all ages. The library is located at 10 West Tyrone Street and is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. and on Monday and Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. Contact the library at 507-357-6792 during those hours, or check out the Traverse des Sioux website at http://tdslib.org. Well, this has been a wonderful experience, and I hope you visit this library soon. As for me, I'll be sure to include it in my book, Memoirs of a Librarian.
There's another great report from outside Sweet Swine County. Let's hear it once again for Billy Gates and the Broken Windows Band. Thank you, Billy. That was great. Earl, what are you doing?
Well, I got something that I want to show you, Cousin John. Well, you know, last week I went fishing up there on Swine Lake, you know, out behind your cabin up there.
Oh, out of Moose Knuckle Point there?
Yep.
Oh, geez.
And I caught a really nice fish, and so I wanted to bring it in and show it to you.
Well, Earl, that's not a real fish.
Well, no. It's a replica of the one that I caught.
You caught a fish that big right out behind my house?
Well, close. You see, the one that I caught, I took into the taxidermist, and, well, he was kind of busy, so he didn't have the time to get it all stuffed and mounted right away.
Right.
So he sold me this genuine imitation replica.
Genuine?
That looks just like mine. So I was just wondering if I could maybe I'd like to bring it in. Maybe we could find a place where we could hang it here in the studio somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Why don't we hang it out back of the garage? Oh, you wanted to hang it? But they won't
be able to see it from there.
You wanted to hang it in the studio?
Well, yeah.
What, I suppose you want it like right up here?
Well, maybe someplace kind of like by your hogger or something.
Oh, tragedy.
I had to bring that up, didn't I?
Tragedy. Sorry. The hogger's gone.
Sorry.
That little bugger from over at Martin County West Schools over there, that little school teacher, out of his mind. Got it. I did get some money on it, with the tear stains on the dollar bills and everything. But he got the hog. It was tragic.
Well, then there's plenty of room to put my fish here somewhere, right?
Well, yeah, we can't put it right here, though, because that's right in the way of when we have a website address.
Okay.
Or a phone number.
Well, maybe we can talk about it later then.
Let me see him here once. That is a big fish.
And it's just like mine. It's got the fins on the right end and everything.
Well, yeah, they have fins on one end and whiskers on the other end. You know what? We'll find a spot for him. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what else you got going on?
Well, you know, I kind of dressed for the occasion because for my segment. I've got a segment I'd like to present to you.
A little festive.
Yeah, it is. It is.
That's not one of them there clip-on ties though either, is it?
No, they're a lot harder to find than a feller thinks.
So what you got going on?
Well, like I say, I'd like to do a little segment that we've all come to know as
Earl Steps Out.
Well, you know, the holiday season is coming.
That's true.
And I've been checking around, and I found this really neat thing up in Le Sueur. That's up in Sibley County, in between Mankato and the Twin Cities.
Up along the river up there.
Yep, up in Le Sueur. It's a town of about 4,300 people. They kick off the holiday season with a lot of fun activities the first weekend of December.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And it's a weekend-long thing. Friday morning, the Chamber of Commerce hosts a coffee break at the Valley Green Square Mall from 7 to 9.
Gotta like coffee in the morning.
Yep, and everybody's invited to stop by and enjoy coffee and muffins in all the retail stores.
Wow.
Yeah, while you're there, go ahead and pick up a Valley Green Square Mall punch card. As you complete your holiday shopping throughout the mall, have the stores in the mall punch your card. When it's filled up, then enter it in a drawing for some really great prizes.
Oh, that's a good deal.
And then on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Valley Green Square Mall, they also offer a craft fair with opportunities to find handcrafted gifts as well. Now, Santa Claus is going to be there to talk to the kids from 10 a.m. to 2
That's always
p.m.
good.
Yep.
So they got some crafty people up there.
They do, yep. Then also Saturday morning, the Park Elementary School Early Childhood and Family Education hosts a breakfast with Santa.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yep. Seating is limited, so you might want to contact Zeberth Alternative Learning Center at 507-665-6244 to make your reservations. Now, after a full day of fun there, Saturday evening, they have what they call the Holiday Lights Parade. And that parade travels south on Main Street beginning about 6:30 p.m. And they'll get like 25 to 30 units.
Ooh, that'd be dark by then, too, because then daylight savings is gone.
It will be, And the parade ends down at the Le Sueur Library.
Yeah.
Now, across the street from there, the Valley Green Square Mall offers hot chocolate and cookies to all those chilly parade watchers.
Nothing better than cookies.
more cookies. To further warm all the revelers, Christmas caroling is then added into that mix. And Santa is again going to be available to talk to the kids about just what they want for Christmas. For all your holiday enjoyment, visit the Valley Green Square Mall in Le Sueur, Minnesota. I'm thinking that at least one day.
Think you might go up there?
Yeah, yep.
So,
might as well get Santa Claus started.
Let me ask you this. If you were to see old Santa Claus there,
yeah,
what is it that you would ask for?
I'll have to think about that yet.
I haven't got on time, maybe?
Maybe he can find one.
I know where to get some.
Okay.
You never know, though. Santa might come through.
That's right.
Better than a lump of coal. You might find one in your Christmas stocking. That's
right. Well, we're going to make the list and get ready to go up there to Le Sueur. The next time that...
Earl Steps Out!
Hey, Earl. Another great report. Say, what do you say we bring in our new guest?
Let's do it.
Okay. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming from Brown County up there in southern Minnesota, Cathy Fischer from Sleepy Eye Stained Glass. How are you? Have a chair. Good to see you. Well, hey, Cathy, thanks for joining us. Now, once again, Cathy's from Sleepy Eye Stained Glass up there in Brown County up in southern Minnesota there. Tell us a little bit about stained glass, Sleepy Eye Stained Glass.
Okay. Sleepy Eye Stained Glass started in 1978. Mike Mason started it. He was working at Del Monte full-time, and that was his hobby. And then it blossomed into a A-frame shop behind his house when he retired from Del Monte, and now we moved to Main Street 10 years ago. And it's
10 years ago.
About 4 times as big as it's ever been.
What all does Sleepy Eye Stained Glass have to offer
everybody?
Our people?
Okay. Sleepy Eye Stained Glass does what we call flat glass, which is this.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Earl, would you look at that?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, if I saw that in the right day, I might take a shot at that.
You might, because it looks pretty realistic. It's called flat glass because we don't put it in a kiln and bend it. So,
okay.
Yep.
So is that done with, they solder the lead together and all that?
This is solder, foil.
You didn't know I knew that,
No,
did you?
I didn't.
That's pretty good.
Pretty smart.
There's no off switch on Genius.
Okay.
That's right.
And this is foil, and then this is lead cane.
Okay.
So you can do it. We do both ways. Mike teaches classes 5 days a week.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
At night from 7 to 10, and he's open 6 days a week. He tries to take Sunday off.
That's not a bad thing.
For a retired man, that's pretty good. Yeah.
It's for a retired guy that works 6 days a week.
Yeah.
So has Mike got other people that work with him too? Or?
Yes. Linda Green works with him. She came in 2000 and took the class and ended up never leaving. She works 40 hours a week. She does most of the pattern designs for him. You could bring in a picture of your favorite vacation picture, and she could make a pattern and pick out the glass.
Like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, so you must have like a huge selection of colors and different types of glass?
Yeah, it's interesting because Sleepy Eye has, 3,700 people in it? But he's got customers from all over the country.
Really?
So they call up, they order glass, and then we ship it out to them. We have the biggest selection from Montana to Michigan, according to our customers. They come from that far away, yes.
Wow.
And if you come into our shop, it's tons of colors and tons of kinds of glass. We have glass from Germany, Czechoslovakia, France. We have the handmade glass from out in Portland, Oregon, the Bullseye, the Ouroboros, Spectrum. You name it, we've got it. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. He has a big place. And he's one of the few places that you can buy glass based on what you need.
So you don't have to buy like a truckload.
Right.
You can buy
a lot of places you have to
glass.
buy a foot of glass or 2 feet of glass to get your piece, and he'll sell you, 6
the
inches.
piece you need. Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's great.
Cool. And anything you need to do glass, he's got it in the place.
So if our people out in the viewing audience or at home there want to take a look at some of your stuff, where can they see your work at?
We have a website. It's called sestainedglass.com. And if you want to come through Sleepy Eye, they're at 135 East Main Street.
I see this little guy here. Tell me a little bit about him. I'm going to flip him up here. He's kind of heavy, but
yeah. This is actually mosaic work. We make stepping stones, and then they use pieces of glass that are all chopped up and put in here. And
it
then you
into
put
the
it in a cement base.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a special kind of cement for it. And then this piece came already made, and then they put little glass gobs in here to look like the grapes.
Oh, this is glass too?
Yeah, they're that's all glass.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
I like that.
That's
cool.
all glass. Yeah.
That's really neat. Now, I have another thing that I want everybody to take a look at here. These are just absolutely beautiful. Tell me about what these are here.
This is fused glass. It is called dichroic glass, the shiny part.
Okay.
And it's a special glass that they put a gas coating on top of it. And what you do is you put glass on the bottom, the dichroic, and then a clear piece on top, fuse it in a kiln, and it turns into...
And the gases make the different colors?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's really nice.
Yes.
Folks, you got to take a look at this. Wow, you know, those are really beautiful. You know, I know you told us about Linda. Who else works with Michael there?
His wife, Caitlin, does the jewelry, a lot of the jewelry. I teach the fusing classes on weekends when we have it.
That's his stuff?
This is,
yep. Okay.
You can make bowls, you can make jewelry, you can make Christmas
Does it look
songs.
like this? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's beautiful.
And then we have Dee Thomas, who lives in Henderson, which is not too far from your Le Sueur business. And she does all the hand-painted glass. Oh, so she paints it, fires it, and then sometimes she puts like 8 layers of paint on it, and it becomes almost pops out at you.
Oh, wow.
And we've got, Mike has got several people that do the framework for pieces. You know, if you need a big piece of glass and you don't know how to hang it or anything, he can get you the wooden frame to go around it, or if you're making a kitchen cabinet, he can help
do the
find,
doors.
Yes,
wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Hey, and folks, let me tell you what, out the studio audience here, what Cathy hasn't told you yet tonight is that these beautiful pendants of the fired glass, is that right? There's one of these for everybody out there. What a deal. That only just goes to show why this is the hottest ticket in town. Everybody's got to know that. Well, Cathy, I tell you what, this is really, you know, I just happened to think of something. I was in Sleepy Eye not that long ago. Aren't you guys down about a block from the old Chief Sleepy Eye statue?
Yes, we are.
Oh,
we are.
That's the place.
Yep.
Folks, you can't miss it. You got to go to town there and see that. Thanks for being here tonight. Billy, thanks for the band. It was fabulous. You're awesome. Cathy Fischer, Sleepy Eye Glass. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Folks, we're going to see you out of here. Yeah, maybe next week, maybe a couple weeks. Who knows? But for tonight, good night, everybody.